Have you guys ever seen a movie that you heard a lot about and you sit back and you think to yourself, why the fuck is this so hyped and why do so many people love this movie? Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about the Hunger Games movies. Welcome to episode number 5 of Brutally Honest. And this time we're talking about the Hunger Games. So before I start this, I'm just going to give you guys a little warning thing about this video, and then we will get on with why I think these movies are extremely overrated. Here we go. So pretty much the Hunger Games is a really big fucking deal. In fact, it's been a big deal since the first movie, before the first movie even came out. The books were a big sensation. Then when word came out that the movies were being made, pretty much everybody had a nerdgasm. Everybody pretty much fucking shot their load in their pants, and everybody was ready to see the films. However, I was one of those people in complete dark about these movies. I'm not a big reader. I don't really care to read books. Just doesn't really interest me. I'm more of a visual person. I like to see movies. So when I heard about this movie coming out, The Hunger Games, we're talking about the original first one, and I heard what it was about, I was like, that's pretty cool. Then when I heard it was PG-13, I'm like, why would something like that be PG-13? Then I heard it was based off a book, and there are books, and then they're obviously going to be targeting young teenagers and underage kids. So that's when I knew, of course they'd pussify it. So, why do I feel that the Hunger Games are extremely overrated? Mainly because these movies are just not that great. Now, granted, I do own the first one on Blu-ray. I'm not going to sit here and be a liar, be a poser, and sit there and say, I would never own these movies and then secretly own it. It's a good movie, but it's not something that I would ever tell people, you have to go see it. You have to go pay the ridiculous, overpriced prices for the movie tickets to see a movie like this. Because this is a movie where it's just incredibly... I don't know how to put it. It's very lackluster. I mean, first of all, let me touch on the acting. The acting in these movies, and I have seen all of them except for the one that came out just this past year, so it was that Mockingjay Part 1, I think, has been terrible. I mean, even Woody Allen, to me, and I'm a big Woody Allen, oh my god, Woody Harrelson. I should be shot for saying that. I'm a big Woody Harrelson fan. But even in this movie, even in these movies that he's in, he just seems like he just doesn't care. Like, he's just like, it's the Hunger Games. People are going to see it whether I'm a great actor in it or not. And I get that from all of these people. Now, Jennifer Lawrence is a big sensation these days, too. Don't really understand it. I don't think she's a very good actress. I think that there's a lot better out there, and I think there would have been a lot better people to fill her role as Katniss Everdeen. But I digress on that issue. But her acting in this movie is so fucking boring. It's so still. It's almost like it's not as bad as Kristen Stewart, but it's still pretty bad. And then the guy that plays, what's his fucking stupid name? Peeta. It's literally Peeta instead of Peter. The guy that plays Peeta, same deal. I mean, he's a very, very stiff actor. There's not much emotion behind his acting. He doesn't have great acting chops, as they would say. I don't understand the sensation with these movies. I do not understand the big thing. I mean, these movies sell out like a month in advance. Tickets go on sale early, and they sell out like that. I mean, it's almost like on par with the popularity of Star Wars, and I don't understand it. And I've seen them all except for Mockingjay Part 1, and I'm going to be watching that soon because, hey, you gotta see them all, right? But, I don't know. I just don't see the big deal. Now, I'd like to just let you guys know that this is simply my opinion. I'm not saying that this is a fact, as in, you guys saw the warning before I started the video. These are just my opinions. If you love the Hunger Games, and they're the ultimate movie for you, and you're just like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, you know what, hey, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it, you don't have to agree with me. But I made this series to give my brutal, honest opinion about certain stuff, and I'm covering popular stuff. Past episodes had Media Doesn't Cause Violence, Battlefield and Call of Duty both suck, WWE sold out, Weed Needs to Be Legalized was my last one, all the way back on November 11th. So, here we are all these months later, episode 5 is finally out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then that makes me very, very happy. I'm not going to ask you guys to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you guys to like the video. You guys will do that on your own. I'm not here to, you know, beg you guys for stuff. You know, I have more respect for you than to sit here and say, like, subscribe, and share, you know? I mean, I don't see the need in that. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I just think the Hunger Games movies, they're good. I'm not going to say they're bad movies. They're good, but they're not great, and they sure in the fuck are not worth seeing in theaters. At least not for me. So anyway, guys, this is Keith Garns once again. I will see you guys in the next. If you want me to cover anything brutally honestly, or if you want to see anything else with all my other ones, my other series, leave them in the comments below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. You guys take care, be safe, and yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next. Peace.